Hey guys, Dan22 back with more Let's Play Golden Sun Dark Dawn. Last time we got to Yamata City, met up with Susa and Kushinanda, and we met their daughter Himi. She was kind of unconscious, then the third eye decided to wake her up, and now she has come with us as our final party member. We also got our objective, which is to search out the Umbra gear, because we'll need it in order to fire the Apollo lens in order to overload the Umbra tower and hopefully destroy it, or at least shut it down. We also were told to go and search out locks and keys, but we're actually going to put a hold on that quest because I have foreknowledge, and my foreknowledge is I'm going to go for the most efficient route possible, once again, just like in Lost Age. And because of that, we're actually going to forego doing that for right now. Meltdown! Pretty cool getting able to see that, because Elo's gonna get that eventually. What's everyone's status looks like? Himi is retardedly overleveled, check. Everyone in the back row is relatively overleveled to the front row, check. Once again, I haven't messed around with my Jin yet. I want to get a couple more before I start throwing him around. Mainly because we're actually, if we look at our Jin, we're actually relatively close. We only get one more in the row after this, so we're actually relatively close to maxing out our Jin count. And I would like to get everyone up to, what is it? 8 Jin? Yeah, 8, because everyone gets 9 total. I'd like to get everyone up to 8 at least before I start screwing around, because until that point, it's not really even worth it. So today we're actually going to be going south. And we're going to kind of just explore the southern reaches, and I was actually going to ride that tornado today, because it'll actually take... Oh, hello, this is something I want. Is this what I think it is? It is, good. This is a weapon for Himi. It could go to Himi or Matthew, so we're actually going to take a, we're going to make a pit stop in Champa and get this thing forged up. I'm actually going to give it to Matthew, I think, until I get something better for him. Elo leveled up. Good, good. So yeah, we're going to make a pit stop in Champa, just forge this up. Obviously, rusted weapons, if I haven't gone over this, they can only be forged into one thing, and that is the weapon that they are. So... Damn it, I should have bought the crystal rod, although I think now that I've seen it, I can go buy it in the Champa camp. I like the crystal rod because it has a bunch of ability, it has an ability that can hit multiple targets in this game. So I find actually a lot of tactical, excuse me, a lot of tactical usefulness in it. And I typically use it for either Reef or Himi. Once again, neither one way or the other. But I definitely want to get the sword forged up, because I didn't go over it last time, but Himi actually has the same weapon options as Jenna does, I believe. She's got staves and light swords. Just like her and just like Ivan. Like I said, she's a more min-maxed version of Ivan. But today, we're actually going to go to the south. If I haven't said so before, we're going to go down there. We're going to explore a bit. We're gonna go and go check on Arfaway, actually. I think that's our first stop. Either Arfaway, or we're gonna go deliver the present from the granddaughter back to her grandmother. One of those two things is gonna be our first stop after this. And I might just... I might cut ahead. But running back and forth here is actually going to take so little time, I'm probably not even going to cut out this part. Mainly because I'm talking during it. Alright, new gear's ready. And we get the Kikajamunji. Or however you pronounce that. That sword is actually... When I said the giant axe, Giant Axe and Zodiac Wand are the first of the weapons that are going to be kind of returning weapons that were random drops before, but are now just regular weapons. And this is another one of them. This was actually... It competed with the Swiftblade for Ivan's ultimate weapon. Both of them were kind of even. I think the Swiftblade had greater DPS potential, though. But now it's just a regular weapon that can be used by anybody, or, well, whoever can equip it. It's got okay abilities. It's mostly Jupiter-based, once again. You know, being one of Ivan's better weapons in the first game, it's Jupiter-based. However, just like I said, a lot of the weapons are either too close to their original counterparts, so this weapon was way too close to the Swift Sword for me to actually try and get it. But it's a good weapon. And it will certainly act as a placeholder weapon until we can get better stuff, and it will probably end up being Himi's final weapon because her ultimate weapon is a random drop. I think we all know what it is, but I'm not going to say it until we get to that point. That I can actually get it, which is, of course, in the post-game. Cannot get Himi's ultimate weapon until post-game. Or what is considered to be our ultimate weapon. So now we've got 2 ninja swords. Fuck yeah. And I think I'm gonna cut ahead now. Actually, no. Like, here's the thing. I can just island hop down there. We're not actually gonna go down to, what's everyone's status look like? Pretty good. We're leveling up pretty decent. So yeah, we're actually just gonna go straight down here and go and check out. If you're following along, there's this big spiral-looking island down here that's probably been bothering the crap out of you. So we're gonna go check it out. Hopefully it won't take too long. I understand last episode was probably a little bit long. I just looked at the raw recording time. But yeah, now we gotta go up the Spiral Mountain. No relation to Banjo-Kazooie, unfortunately. Or fortunately, I don't know. Stop putting my people to sleep. Ow! Oh, that hurt. Combat Dance. I believe it has a 1.5 multiplier. It's a pretty good ability. It's non-elemental damage, but, you know, nothing to sneeze at. Note to self, that is up there. Because I believe that is where my Buster Sword is. Keep making jokes. I don't know. The Final Fantasy VII Remake got announced recently. I'm recording this right after, I guess, during E3. And I've spoken before about how I didn't really like 7, but I didn't really like 7 because I didn't really understand 7. I still don't like the combat system, but I'm willing to give it another shot. I am more than willing to give it another shot because I feel like the graphics really did hold that game back for me. And also not understanding the story and the concepts. I didn't like how the characters were developed because I didn't understand what was going on with the characters. Mainly because I got spoiled on the characters. I looked up beforehand basically what everyone's deal was, and because of that, I didn't really get to experience it. And if there's one, you know, suggestion I can make for Final Fantasy VII is don't look up any spoilers going into it, because it will significantly decrease the value of the characters. If you know what their deal is. Because the entire game is about, you know, that idea of self-identification and the discovery that goes along with it. And it really is that discovery of the self-identification part that is important. At least in my opinion. I hit the wrong button. We have like 3 different reveals in this game. Or 2 and a mind read that kind of functions like it. Actually, no, we do have 3 different wheels because we have track, which, by the way, don't forget that exists. We're going to need it eventually. Anyway, up here, obviously, we needed the search ability, so there's going to be some kind of... it'll be a piece of Umbra gear, hopefully. I say like I don't already know. Whoop! Anyway, over here we have... Jester's Armlet. I don't really have too much of a use for this. Hold on a minute, hold on. I think... I want to test this. I think I can reach that pillar if I go ahead and thermal this up. Now, there should be enemies in this area. I'm surprised I haven't run into any. Here's the question. Can I reach this? No, I can't. Okay. I wanted to confirm that. I also thought there was supposed to be a genie in this area, but... I don't know. Okay, I think I'm supposed to go around here. Maybe looking at the bottom screen will give me a better idea. Or top screen. Anytime I say bottom screen and top screen, just assume it's reversed. Pyrodra. They're like Hydros except Pyros. Now, you might think I just went here... Okay, oh god, Matthew. That's what you get. You might think I came here just randomly, but I didn't. It's a little bit spoilerish, but this is actually a location of... Well, I'll wait for it to happen. Let's just say I chose this piece of Umbra gear specifically to come for first, for a reason. Hi there. Oh, look at him. He's so adorable. He thinks he's safe. Question is, can I reach him from here? I don't think I can. Oh, that's crap. That's such crap. Run away! Ow! Ow! Oh god, Wreath. Alright, that's it. Shit, I was supposed to heal with Wreath. Fire Orbs of Death? Okay, good. Quick, Wreath, we need heals. God. You do not get Pure Wish nearly at the right time. It is such a late gain. I think it's like 47 or something ridiculous. Because I don't have any options. I'm kind of shit out of luck. How do I... How do I get down there? How do I get over to you? Okay, I think I messed up. One moment. Okay, back now. My foot fell asleep. That's what happens when I sit on it. There's a troll here. Beat him up. We're taking way longer here than I thought we were going to. It's been like 10 minutes. Or at least 10 minutes since I last checked the clock. Might have to cut it short. It's fine. We can go pick up a genie and maybe even have time to go check on something else. Okay, so my idea here is we have to approach this from a different angle. My idea is to come down on him. Aha! Alright, now where is this gonna hit? Exactly where I need it to be. Good, 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 good. We are on the ball. Plop. Hey, buddy, look what I can do. Hey, he was happy. He made it to safety. We helped him out. Okay. Here's the question, can I reach here? No, I can't. Ugh. Alright, go around. Now, I think the idea here is I have to grip over here and then put that thing, put the other pillar down. I think that will help me. Sorry, this puzzle always confuses me because I always forget there's pillars up there. It's not like it's a hard puzzle, I'm just dumb. Throw this down, and this should go... Yep, exactly where I thought it was going to go. That'll allow us to get to the last thermal vent and ride it straight up. Now, you may have noticed there's a giant door, or not giant door, giant slab of rock to the north of here. We can't do anything with that yet. It's for later. And in here we get the Umbra Knuckles. The Umbra gear is, if it isn't obvious at this point, all of Sevita's endgame equipment. And the Umbra Knuckles are what I consider to be one of her best equipment in the game. Obviously, we're going to need it all, so there's no reason for us to get anything else for her. At least in my opinion. The Umbra Knuckles are pretty powerful. They're all Venus-based unleashes. All of its unleashes are Venus-based, so if you're running her in a Brawler class, it actually fits her pretty well. Obviously, if you want different unleashes, the Mithril Claws have the exact same power as it and offer a couple different elements for its unleashes. So if you want to vary it a little bit, that's the one you go with. And I believe it has similar multipliers as well. I know it doesn't have the exact same multipliers, because the multipliers on the Umbra Knuckles, once again, are really good, because she basically runs straight on multipliers in order to do DPS. Alright, it's pretty... Oh, he's not happy. He remembered we were chasing him, so beat the living shit out of him. Ow, my face. Might go a little bit heavier on him now. Alright. Do some more powerful damage, because I do not want to have to redo that puzzle. Now that I said that, he's gonna run away like a bitch. But chill will hopefully stop that. Ow! And he's down. Now, if I remember correctly, you are Tinder? If I'm right about that. Flare. Same sort of thing, I think. Inspiring Fire Spirit. Light elevates and refreshes the body and mind. I don't have a damn idea what you do. Ah, recover PP, of course. Yeah, just stay up there for right now. One minute to check everyone's statuses. Hold on. Want to check weapon skill. Almost nothing on you. You're doing better. You just got this, but you have everything except for Shadow Cannon to begin with. Shadow Cannon's pretty awesome. It's got a ×2 damage multiplier. Wow, you picked that up really fast. Ooh, Elo needs help. End of discussion. And you start out maxed on yours, but I need to find you a better weapon. Okay, I think we're gonna go ahead and switch everyone. Except for Amity. Amity can stay up. Actually, yeah, I think I'm just gonna switch those guys. Because Tyrell and Elo need to get their weapon skills up. Or, more specifically, Elo needs to get his weapon skill up. Not really worried about levels anymore, because I'm probably gonna power grind at some point, because once again, endgame level of 50. Just gonna throw that out there. Smack. So yeah, we got the fire and ice crew out front now. It's not, honestly, it's not a bad crew to run with. You've got a lot of bulk, a lot of defense, a lot of healing, and with our weapons being what they are, a lot of power as well. I'm not exactly sure if they're good for any of the bosses that are left in the game, but it's definitely a good setup to run. Gotta go check on that spot up there. Like I said, I think that is where my Buster Sword is. And I refuse to call it by any other name. And there's the Radiant Fire. Somebody in the back row is getting levels. Did not catch who. Also, on the little map we have down below, there will be a little X showing up when we get at a location we get a piece of an Umbra gear from. The reason for this is because we're supposed to have a map before we start looking for the Umbra gear. However, both the first time I played through this game and every time since, I've said screw the map. I don't need it because I can explore, I can look, I can find places on my own, thank you very much. That's kind of was the entire idea behind Lost Age. And I really liked it. It's a coin. It was 3 coins. Okay, maybe not. This area actually looks too big for there to be anything here. Ah! My desire for the Buster Sword is growing. Where's my sword at? Matthew needs a weapon. Oh, well, that thing's dead. Now, if you may have caught this. I'm not sure if the frames of animation lined up right for you to catch this, but when Tyrell did Centurion, he actually held his sword like he was holding a light blade for a split second when he returned to his neutral position. That's because I think it's because the unleash for the weapon that has Centurion as its signature unleash is actually a light sword. But every other sword that has it is a long blade, so both him and Matthew will have this really kind of weird glitch where after they do Centurion, they'll return to a light blade position for a split second. Also, my phone is ringing. But yeah, that's just a weird little tidbit of information that I wanted to share. We won't be seeing the weapon for at least a little bit of time, but it is a light blade, and there is a little bit of a glitch associated with it, so I don't know. Anyway, this should be the center island, which means this should be where a genie is. Yep, there he is. What's up, dude? Rising Dragon! Alright, double damage. Obviously, if there's two dragons, it's doing double damage. Smack. No! Bad genie. Once again, going back and forth between the two. Don't know why. Yeah! Kick his butt. Come on. Oh, he's so adorable. Weird purple fade. Seamoon! Seamoon is a lot like the other one that's like him. Except instead of causing dilute, he causes toxic. I assume it's a venom. I'm assuming it's the more powerful version, but I'm not 100% positive one way or the other. Anyway, we still got a little bit of time, so we're gonna go up here and go check on that grandma and maybe deliver a present or two to her. Anyway, if I haven't gone over it before, Elo actually has a unique physical psi energy as well as having all of Jenna's buffing and debuffing. Or Jenna and Garrett's buffing and debuffing. I did check, he does actually have Jenna's debuffs as well. I don't use debuffs a lot in this game. They have an accuracy problem where they're actually kind of hard to hit with. But yeah, that just kind of further cements his real powerful status, in my opinion, is him having this exclusive physical attack. Like most of our physical attacks, I believe it's got a 1.5 multiplier or something close to it. And it does upgrade once from Vicious Chop to, I believe, Keyhole, or the other way around. Alright, that's where our boat is. Remember where we parked, because it's not on the map anymore. It's a ghost! Kick its ass! I vaporized it. Yay! Anyway, if you can't tell, we're back in the second part of the game. So we're actually going to spend a little bit of time here next time and go around and collect some stuff. Namely, a couple gin and a couple items that are going to be very good. Anyway, it's weird. I'm used to, like, the shadow monsters all have... Like, normally there's a line of 3 monsters that get progressive, that function relatively the same way, that get progressively stronger throughout the game. The shadow monsters also have this 3-section line. However, they're all divided into separate areas of the game, and I don't normally come down here, so I kind of forget these ones exist. So, I don't know. But yeah, we're just gonna go head over here, say hi, see what's going on, make sure nobody's dead. Oh, who am I kidding? Everyone is dead. Hopefully the grandma isn't dead. That would be kind of unfortunate if we can't deliver this package. Okay, looks like we mastered the Masamune, which is a good thing. By the way, we are leveling up like crazy. What is our levels at? 35 down the board for front row. Back row needs to come up. Hold on a second. Double checking Elo's progress. Elo has not made anywhere near enough progress. I wish I could see weapon details here. You know what, Hemi? You're up. And you two switch. Okay, this is actually the rows I typically run in. So I'm actually going to set them into their proper locations now. Kick his ass! Uh-oh. This place has definitely seen better days. See what people gotta say. Yep, kinda sucks. Aw, he just wants to meet people. Dead wrong. Anyway, yeah, that monster we fought back in the Opera House, it was not actually a boss, despite what I said. I actually did some research into this, and they do appear later on in the game, as we see here. However, the one in the Opera House has, like, easily, like, 4 times the amount of health as any of the other ones. Like, the other ones have, like, a couple hundred health, and he has a couple thousand. So, I consider him, like, a mini-boss now, more so than anything else. I don't know if this helps, but I've got a gift for you. Here's a present. Here you go. Yes. It's a ghost. Yeah, what the... Okay. I'm fine, but I miss you. Until next time. A little reward for those hardworking warriors. They deserve it. Okay, bye now. And we get the ninja sandals. Ninja sandals are another piece of the 99% Unleashed combo. And actually, along with... who has them? I think Matthew has all of them. Along with the Silver Greaves that he has equipped and the Night Greaves, are actually all returning boots. Now, you're probably wondering, what? I've never seen these boots before. What are you talking about? All 3 of these boots are actually fully coded into Lost Age. It's theorized that they were supposed to replace the old boots in the Lucky Prize Wheel. However, for one reason or another, they just chose not to implement them. And honestly, I support this decision. The Quick Boots and the Hyper Boots are plenty powerful enough. And the Ninja Sandals are actually more powerful versions of the Hyper Boots. As you can see here, they increase crits. They actually increase it higher than the Hyper Boots would have in that game, and would have boosted your Unleash rate to over 100%. Not only that, but the other 2 shoes are actually only in the original version. All 3 of them have gotten significant defense increases since Lost Age. But they all function relatively the same way. Now, the interesting thing is there were also 3 different undershirts and 3 different rings also programmed into the game. Now, these 3, I think, were slightly better. Or at least the 3 rings were, because the three original rings still blow, in my opinion. And the shirts, aside from the running shirt, most of the other shirts would have outperformed the other 2, I believe, if I remember correctly. I'm not too familiar with the shirts, because they don't... the shirts or the rings, because they don't really appear ever again. But the Ninja Sandals, Night Greaves, and the Silver Greaves all make actual appearances in this game. Anyway, the Ninja Sandals I'm going to go ahead and give to Sevita here. No, don't equip that. You definitely equip those. But yeah, all 3 of those shoes are actually returning equipment, oddly enough. And they are very, very good pieces of equipment. The Ninja Sandals, once again, increases crit rate. Very powerful. And actually, now that I just brought up shoes, Himi, I have a pair of shoes for you. I think, somewhere. There we go. So I've been holding onto those boots. You have the shoes. You have some shoes. You have shoes equipped. Okay. See, that's the problem, is you can forget to get people's shoes. You need at least, like I said, you need at least 7. Because, or, is it 7? 5. Because Matthew, Elo, and Tyrell have access to certain shoes. And I guess technically only 4 because of the Ninja Sandals. But that's assuming you're not doing the 99% Unleash method like I'm not. Anyway, next time we're going to go ahead and explore the rest of the southern region, second quarter of the game again, and see what's changed and what we can do and what we can figure out and what we can get. Because really, it's all about us at this point, because we're the only ones who's gonna fix this mess. See you guys then.